is
clown.
It's Gaggle of Geeks. What are you geeking about?
Why do we geek about clowns? I
Patrick
don't know.
William. Or is
Well,
it William Patrick?
It depends on which Star Trek you like. How about that?
What's on your birth certificate?
Patrick William.
So let's say it's Patrick William. Okay.
But like I said, if you're more OG, you'd go William Patrick. You know.
PWB.
Well, what have you been geeking about this week, Rich?
You go first.
Okay, so what I've been geeking about.
I need to think.
And we already briefly talked about this a little bit because it's tie-in from the last time you were on, and we were talking about Star Trek: The Experience over at the Hilton in Las Vegas. Now, I have been down this rabbit hole, a crazy rabbit hole of amusement park documentaries. Have you seen any of these on YouTube?
I've seen some.
Okay, so there's
Because I love roller coasters and stuff. I'm always interested in the next crazy coaster. So
you probably already knew this then, being an aficionado. Logan is like test city for roller coasters. Right. That's insane, no?
Yeah. Who knew?
And Natalie was telling me that's why they have the engineering program there, and it's
that
really
would make sense.
Or like that's part of it, I guess. But to just test those out. We don't know what this roller coaster does yet, but we did do math, and it looks like it'll work.
So get a computer model, and it made all of the virtual people puke.
Just get in there.
So we think it's great.
Yeah, have some fun. But there's so many different ones. There's like a history of the Indiana Jones Temple of Doom ride. There's a history of like Batman rides, of Vegas coasters that I remember as a kid, because all my family had some like roots in St. George at some point in time. So we would always visit before I ended up actually living there. And when we were visiting, we would go to Las Vegas. We would look at all this stuff. We'd see the M&M Tower, and a lot of the stuff is still there. But there are some things that don't exist anymore, like the Stratosphere. Is that that's the big tall one, like the Space Needle?
You mean in
there's
Vegas?
A roller coaster up there?
You mean in Vegas?
Yeah.
Where it had the thing around the top.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
That was put.
I wasn't sure if it was there anymore.
Yeah.
A friend of mine lived in Vegas, and I asked him if he had gone around that coaster on the top, and he said no, because they're always at the bottom. There are parts of it like screws and bolts that just fall and hit the ground all the time.
That's terrible.
I'm like, okay, good to know.
I found out there's also you've driven like to California from that route,
Sure.
right?
Oh yeah.
So when you get past Vegas, there's also Buffalo Bills Casino,
right?
So Buffalo Bills Casino, that roller coaster was from the same people that made the New York one.
Okay.
So as far as like ricketiness and like the one is. From what I understand at this point, and this tells you how deep I went into this, it's open on the weekends right now, but I don't know if COVID has changed that for Buffalo Bills or if they even have enough patrons to be like, oh, it's affecting us now. But do you have a favorite roller coaster ride? You know what?
I tend to like the wooden, rickety, scary roller coasters in general more.
Okay. Nice.
I'll go to a park that usually has both. They'll have their old school one there still. Then they'll have the newer ones that are with magnets or air or whatever. And they're fun too. But something about being on a coaster that you're convinced could collapse at any moment takes it to the next level, man.
Yeah, I agree with that. The white roller coaster on Lagoon always gives me that feeling a little bit, where it's like,
that was what I was thinking.
It's not that high up. Has there been an injury though? There was an actual injury. Some girl. You get told when you're kids with other kids going into the park, someone died on that coaster to make you feel more scared about it. Sometimes it's true. I learned a lot of these are actually true.
I'll bet it's true.
Whenever somebody's like, hey, like 3 people died on that, take that seriously, because that actually might happen. They don't regulate this stuff.
I know, but half the time I'm like, I was in danger of getting killed on the way here more than I'm endangered in this park. But
well, with the things that you want to do, we haven't told the audience when you left last time. We were trying to end on we need to go paragliding.
Yep, right over there,
right outside. That we're going to get a GoPro that we're going to strap ourselves to it. Hopefully, Chaz will learn how to fly a drone at that point, so we can like have it be around.
Although,
us.
yeah, that drone probably couldn't be too close to us.
Yeah, we'd have to crop in.
Yeah, there are a lot of people up there.
But to do something like that, there's got to be something attached to it. We got to have like some type of tournament first, or like a weight. I have no idea. So
We'll come up with something.
I think people need to let us know. You want us to paraglide? What do we got to do? I don't know. What are you geeking about,
want
Rich?
us
You
to
haven't
have
said what
fun?
we're geeking about.
We will have fun for you.
I don't know if it'll be fun for me.
It'll be fun.
I think it'd be terrifying.
Yeah, I think you'll love it.
I think there's too much power for you to mess it up. For
No.
like when you're in there,
Yeah,
I know you're
but
with
you're not
somebody,
doing it alone the first time.
and that's concerning too. Because are you just laying down in a thing?
No,
or
not
something?
at all. You're in this. It's almost a lazy boy chair. It's almost
Interesting.
so crazy comfortable.
But
you'll
you're sitting on
forget.
someone, right?
Yeah, no, you're sitting in a chair below them.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
So they've got this perspective, and we're like, ah.
It's kind of like if I was sitting here and you were sitting in front of me.
Okay.
But it's for parachuting. You're strapped. They're strapped to the back of you, or you're strapped to the back of them.
I like this idea of feats of
on the
strength
front
challenges.
of them. You're in the front of them, and that is a little weird because they're kind of walking for you and all that.
We could have it be like a Merca. We could do like Merca challenge
Merca!
segments where
Jump
it's like,
out of a perfectly good plane. Are you as bald as an eagle? Let's get on this parasail and scare the shit out of us.
I think we need to do it on like the 25th anniversary of Point Break or something. The whatever anniversary of some crazy movie.
I think that would work well.
Maybe for the next Mission Impossible. Tom Cruise puts himself out there all the time. We need to as well.
He does. You've not said what you're geeking about.
There you go. No, I haven't. It might be Loki.
Okay.
Because since we talked and you were like, oh, female Loki. And I was like, Sylvie. And you were like, what? It's since come out that, yeah, that's Sylvie.